Hello students, welcome to Saish coaching classes, and today we are going to learn subject geography chapter number 4 climate. Before start were already studied that chapter number 1 field visit. Okay, in that chapter we see the importance and planning and report writing about the field visit. After study the field visit, we will study the chapter number 2, that is location, okay, and extent. With the help of that chapter we learn many things about the locations, okay, and about the extent also, right? So in that chapter we learned various geographical concept and processes, okay, and after that the previous one chapter, that is geography and drainage. In that we study the comparative study of India and Brazil's with reference to their geography and drainage. And today we learn the comparative study of India and Brazil climates, about the climates. You know very well climates is very important to survive, and in this chapter we do the comparative study about the India and Brazil with reference to the features of climate, factor affecting the climate, and natural disasters. Okay, so अशा पद्धतीने आपल्याला या प्रकरण क्रमांक 4 मध्ये क्लायमेट ह्या टॉपिकचा रेफरन्स घेऊन आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, तर कोणते कोणते फॅक्टर्स ह्या क्लायमेटवरती अफेक्ट करतात आणि नॅचरल डिझास्टर काय आहे ह्या क्लायमेटला, ह्याही गोष्टींचा इथे आपल्याला चांगल्या रीतीने अभ्यास करायचा आहे. सो बिफोर स्टार्ट, जर आपण आपल्या ह्या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब केलं नसेल तर सबस्क्राईब करा, बेल आयकॉनवरती क्लिक करा, जेणेकरून आपल्याला जे नवीन नवीन व्हिडिओज येतील त्याचे तुम्हाला नोटिफिकेशन्स येत राहतील. आपल्या फ्रेंड्समध्ये पण सर्क्युलेट करा आणि सबस्क्रिप्शन आपले वाढवा. ओके, सो चला, तर मला जास्त वेळ न दवडता वी विल गोइंग टू लर्न द चॅप्टर नंबर 4 क्लायमेट. ओके, सो दे आर गिविंग हियर अ मॅप, ओके, द ब्राझील मॅप्स. ओके, आफ्टर दॅट दिस इज अगेन वन ऑफ द क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ ब्राझील जिओग्राफी according to the figure 1 and figure 2, and also some questions and answer regarding that map. Okay, here they are given, but before that we has to be study about the what, that is a geographical explanation about the Brazil, and which are the geographical and explanation about the India. If we learn this, then we will able to answer the various questions are where they are asking us in with the help of this, and we are also able to do, or we are also able to find the answer of those questions regarding to this map. Okay, so let us learn about the climate. Okay, so we will directly come on to the explanation about the geographical explanation about the Brazil and geographical explanation about the India here. Okay, so I'll just start with this, that is a geographical explanation. Why? Because of this. So because if we are learn the geographical explanation about the Brazil and India, then we are able to answer the questions whichever it has to be given by the given in the textbook. Okay, so that we will able to do, or we will able to do the answers of the various questions. So let us learn about the geographical explanation. पहा मित्रांनो, आता याचं तुम्हाला मराठीमध्ये मी एक्सप्लेनेशन सांगतो की इथे आपल्याला काय केलेलं आहे की बरेचसे इथे प्रश्नांची उत्तरं किंवा प्रश्न वगैरे इथे विचारलेले आहेत. तर या प्रश्नांचे उत्तर आपल्याला त्याच वेळेला येतील की ज्या वेळेला आपण हे जिओग्राफिकल म्हणजे भौगोलिक स्पष्टीकरण हे आपण जे इथे दिलेलं आहे खाली, हे जर आपण चांगल्या रीतीने अभ्यासलं तर आपल्याला त्याची उत्तरं येतील. पण आता काही प्रमाणामध्ये आपल्याला काही उत्तरं माहिती आहेत, तर आपण ते देण्याचा प्रयत्न करूया. तर सुरुवात करताना मी तुम्हाला जिओग्राफिकल एक्सप्लेनेशनपासून सुरुवात करेल आणि त्यानंतर तुम्हाला काय करायचे की ह्या क्वेश्चन्सची म्हणजे आन्सर्स द्यायचे आहेत आणि आपण ते आन्सर्स फाइंड आउट करण्याचा इथे प्रयत्न करूया. ओके, सो लेट अस गो विथ द एक्सप्लेनेशन, जिओग्राफिकल एक्सप्लेनेशन अबाउट द Brazil. Because of the vast latitude extent of Brazil, it experiences wide range of climate variations in a climate. बरोबर आहे. आता इथे त्यांनी काय सांगितलेलं आहे आपल्याला, तर सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं म्हणजे काय आहे ब्राझीलमध्ये काय सांगितलेलं आहे आपल्याला, तर सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं ब्राझील हा एक काय आहे की सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं म्हणजे जर तुम्ही जर इथे पाहिलं तर काय की बिकॉज ऑफ द वास्ट latitudinal extent of Brazil, it experience wide range of climate variations in climate. म्हणजे याचा अर्थ काय की आपला जो ब्राझीलचा जो लॅटिट्यूडली जो एक्सटेंड झालेला एक्सपांडेशन झालेला आहे त्याच्यामुळे या क्लायमेटमध्ये ब्राझीलमध्ये असलेल्या क्लायमेटमध्ये वेरियस काइंड्स ऑफ काय आहे की डायव्हर्सिटी आपल्याला इथे आढळून येते, व्हेरिएशन्स आढळून येतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल नियर ए इक्वेटर इट इज hot, while temperature type of climate is found near tropic of a Capricorn. Brazil gets rainfall from the southeast trade winds and the northeast trade winds. Sorry, it's not winds, it's winds. Okay, so आता काय आहे की हे काय झालेलं आहे की या सगळ्या गोष्टींमुळे आपल्याला काय होतंय की या सगळ्या गोष्टींमुळे हा इथे काय झालेलं आहे की एक प्रकारचं वेगळं क्लायमेट तयार झालेलं आहे आणि ह्या क्लायमेटमुळे आपण जर पाहिलं तर आपल्याला इथे जर तुम्ही जर पाहिलं तर इथे तुम्हाला त्यांनी दिलेलं एक्सप्लेनेशन दिलेलं आहे. ब्राझील गेट्स रेनफॉल्स कोणामुळे, तर साऊथ ईस्ट ट्रेड विंड्समुळे आणि नॉर्थ ईस्ट ट्रेड विंड्समुळे आपल्याला तिथे पाऊस पडल्याचं निदर्शनास येतं. पार्ट ऑफ द ब्राझिलियन हायलँड्स एक्सटेंड अप टू द नॉर्थर्न कोस्ट. द एस्कार्पमेंट्स ओके ॲज अँड obstructions to the winds blowing from the sea and cause orographic types of rainfall in the coastal region. Beyond the highlands, the effect of these winds get reduced. As a result, the rainfall is minimal. This region is a rain shadow region. This region is called as a drought quadrilateral. Considering the temperature in Brazil, in northern part of Brazil is not, while the temperature in the southern part are comparatively lower. So I hope you are understood this all these things. Okay, so seasonal variations are found in the pattern. Near the equator at a Brazilian coast, temperature does not vary much. In the coastal region, okay, near the equator in Brazil, difference in the temperature are negligible. The wind move in the vertical direction in the region, and similarly the convergence zone of the trade winds okay is weak here. As a result, cyclones are not formed. That's why a tropical cyclone rarely visit the coastal of Brazil. So most of the part of this country lies in the tropical zone, okay, and the equator passes through the northern part of the country. The temperature is more in this region. The average temperature in the Amazon Valley is 25 degree to 28 degree Celsius. The climate is cooler in the highland because of the proximity to the sea. The coast experience mild and a humid climate. The Amazon Valley receives around the 2000 mm of rainfall, while the northern eastern coast receive 1000 to 1200 mm of rainfall. I hope you are getting the points. Whatever they given here, it's all descriptive types, so need not to be explained or need not to be the explained in a Marathi also, but whatever maybe you are understood, I hope so. So I'll directly move to the geographical explanation about the India. So when we read, so we are able to do the answer whatever they are asked in regarding our map. Okay, now we learn about the geographical explanation about the India. So India's climates is a monsoon type, is it so? And the sun rays are perpendicular up to a tropic of Cancer. which passes through the middle of the country. As a result, average temperatures are higher throughout the year. Also, temperatures increases towards the south, and in winters the temperature drops to 40 degrees Celsius in Jammu and Kashmir and part of the mountains region of Himalaya. Okay, I hope you are understood this very well. The diversity in a climatic condition of India is due to the latitudinal location and altitude of the place. Okay, this is what, because why the latitudinal location. The Indian Ocean and the Himalayan ranges exerts a great influence on the climate of the India and the origin of monsoons. Very cold winds blowing from the north are obstructed by the Himalayas. Similarly, the southwest monsoon retreat from the Shivalik and Himachal range of the Himalayas. Because of high temperature in summer, low pressure area develop in Punjab plains and the Thar deserts of Rajasthan. So this attract, okay, winds blow from the high pressure region in the Indian Ocean, which start blowing towards the mainland of India. These moisture laden winds bring a rainfall because of the obstructions caused by the eastern and the western Ghat. It rains more in the coastal areas. Okay, so the rainfall reduces in the landward sides of the hill. So these winds will blow parallel to the Aravallis. As a result, rainfall is low in a part of Gujarat and Rajasthan. So this is the very important. It is so later these winds move towards the Himalayas. Their moisture carrying capacity increases. Orographic, okay, types of rainfalls occurs because of the natural obstruction of the Himalayas. These winds return from the Himalayan ranges and their retreating journey starts while blowing from the northeast towards the Indian Ocean. These winds bring rainfall again to the some part of the peninsula. This is the retreating monsoon season in India. In general, the climate of India is hot throughout the year. I hope you are understood because this is a descriptive one. Okay, as a tropic of Cancer passes, okay, through the middle India of India. India is considered to be a tropical region. India faces natural disaster like erratic rainfall, droughts, cyclone, floods, etc. frequently. These are four seasons as per the Indian Meteorological Department. The hot weather season, the season of rainfall, that is a monsoon, the season of retreating monsoon, and the cold weather season. And so this is the way that we have learned about the geographical explanation about the India and Brazil also, and there are some pictures they are shown us. What is the snowfall in India, what is the drought quadrilateral region in Brazil, well a source of water in India, dry land in drought affected region in India. So these are the pictures. Paddy farming, that is a भात शेती याला आपण मराठीमध्ये म्हणतो. Rainfall in Brazil. Okay, then this is a deforestation of Brazil, and this is, do you know, this is your that is JK knowledge purpose, so you read by yourself only and try to understand this is also for your general purpose. Now we are learn about the question answer about the map. Now we are learn, because we are learn about the geographical explanation about the Brazil and India. That's why we are able to do the question and answer. They are asked by using by map. Okay, so let us learn about that question and answer. I'll move on to the starting, okay, of the chapter. So just wait. So this is the map of India and this is the map of Brazil, and what they say, study figure 4.1 and 4.2. okay, what they say, study the figure 4.1 and 4.2, and they are asked and answer the following question okay. So what they ask us, okay, Let us learn about this question and answer. Okay, so first questions they are asked us what they gave see. They are asked us, considering the isotherms of Brazil, what is the average range of the temperature of Brazil? Who can tell? ओके, सो जर आपण याचा विचार करायला गेलो तर आता आपल्याला काय विचारले त्यांनी, तर त्यांनी आपल्याला सरळ सरळ इथे प्रश्न विचारला आहे की आयझोथर्म्सच्या माध्यमातून ब्राझीलचं टेम्परेचर किती असणार आहे हे त्यांनी आपल्याला इथे विचारण्यात आलेलं आहे. सो आता आपल्याला त्यांनी विचारलंय काय, तर तुम्हाला त्याचं प्रश्नाचं उत्तर देता आलं पाहिजे. त्यांनी आपल्याला सरळ सरळ काय विचारलेलं आहे, तर त्यांनी आपल्याला असं विचारलंय की जर आपण त्या आयझोथर्मचा जर विचार केला तर ब्राझीलचं जे तापमान आहे किंवा टेम्परेचर आहे हे किती असणार आहे हे त्यांनी आपल्याला विचारलेलं आहे. ओके, सो टेम्परेचर आय थिंक हाऊ मच, किती टेम्परेचर असू शकतं त्यांचं, तर माझ्या मते त्यांचं टेम्परेचर जे असणार आहे हे 18 डिग्री सेल्सिअस ओके टू 28 डिग्री सेल्सिअस. हाऊ पहा बरं इथे, तर तुम्हाला जर इथे लक्षात येत असेल तर तुम्ही इथे पाहू शकता की कशा पद्धतीने, बघा बरं की इथे पहा ही जी लाईन दिलेली आहे ओके, दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲज आयझोथर्म्स लाईन्स ओके, अँड द ॲव्हरेज रेंज सी 18 टू लास्ट 28 ओके 28 इथे 28 आहे ओके. सो इट इज 18 to 28 degree Celsius, that is the maximums okay, minimum to maximum. Okay, after that what they ask us, in which area does it rain more, in which area does it rain more in Brazil. Okay, it more आता see here the figure 4.2, here the range they are given, and see from this blue line maximum range is 2000 millimeter. Okay, so we can say the Amazon basin, it's a Amazon river basin, that it rains more in Amazon river basin in Brazil. I hope you are understood very well. Okay, now what is the next question? Next question is the from which directions okay are winds flowing towards the Brazil. Okay, so from which direction are winds flowing towards the Brazil? Already we learn in the explanation of Brazil. So from that we learn the winds flow towards the Brazil from the southeast and northeast direction. See here you can see okay, already I'll explain you, and that's why I again come on to point. See, southeast trade okay, it is a southeast trade and northeast trade, means wind flows from the southeast trade winds and northeast winds, means southeast to northeast direction we can say. Okay, so this is a explanation about means we know the explanation about, we learn about the first explanation, that's why we are able to do or we are able to give the answer of these questions. Okay, so what will be the reason behind that, काय रिझन असेल बरं त्याच्या पाठीमागे. वन थिंग दॅट इज अ रिझन इज अ ग्रेट एक्स्कापमेंट. एक्स्कापमेंट मीन्स आपण मराठीमध्ये म्हणू शकतो की त्या अजस्त्र कडा आहेत तिकडे, बरोबर की नाही. सी हियर दे आर शोन ऑन हियर ऑल्सो. सी दिस इज द एक्स्कापमेंट, and due to the escarpment okay and Brazilian highlands also, what happened, the obstruction means the reason behind that, due to the great escarpment and the Brazilian highlands okay, what happened, that is winds flow like this in this direction, is it so? So that's why because of the escarpment, great escarpment and Brazilian what that highlights, due to this the direction of the winds flow in that direction. What will be the obstruction in the way of this wind okay, the because of this only, जसं की आता आपण मी म्हटलं की त्याची डायरेक्शन का चेंज होते, ड्यू टू द एक्स्कापमेंट अँड व्हॉट हॅपन, दॅट इज अ ब्राझिलियन हायलँड्स, अँड ड्यू टू दिस ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन्स इन द वे ऑल्सो बिकॉज ऑफ द एक्स्कापमेंट अँड द ब्राझिलियन हायलँड्स. Which type of the rainfall will occur because of these winds okay, not wind, it's winds. Which type of the rainfall, already we learn which kind of the rainfall, that is a orographic rainfall will occur okay, orographic rainfall will occur due to because of these winds. Now correlate these winds and rainfall. How can you correlate with this okay, so we can correlate, how can we correlate with this? Who can tell me how can we correlate? There is a various reasons to correlate. So you find out this answer by yourself only. I am not giving here, because you find the answer by yourself only. Because why we cannot correlate, how we can correlate, there is a very big answer. So that's why I am not giving here to correlate this answer. Okay, fine, chalo, not an issue. Now what is the next one? See, आता जर कोरिलेट जर करायचं म्हटलं तर आपण एवढं म्हणू शकतो की ड्यू टू दी ग्रेट एस्कॅपमेंट अँड ब्राझिलियन हायलँड्स ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट्स द नॉर्थेस्ट अँड साऊथेस्ट ट्रेड विंड्स. ओके, as the effect these winds move upward along the slope of the great escarpment and Brazilian highlands, and thus the windward side of the great escarpment and Brazilian highland receive the rainfall. Okay, abundant rainfall and rain shadow region is found to the other side. I'll also give the answer of this. Okay, now in which part of the Brazil are the average temperature low? So that is if you are see in the figure which part of the temperature is low. See 21, 28, 21. So most of the part is a Paraná basin. Okay, Paraná basin, river basin. This area has a low temperature. Is it so? I hope you are understood this very well. Okay, chalo, no problem. Now what is the next question? Okay, identify the rain shadow area in Brazil and describe its climate characteristic. So how can you identify? The rain shadow region is found to be the northeast, okay, of the Brazilian highland and Brazil, in Brazil, and it receives 0 to 500 mm, okay, and in average annual rainfall. Okay, and 23 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius annual temperature in this region. Okay, so after that, in which region do you find the higher temperature? We will find in a equator of Brazil, higher temperature in the region near the equator in Brazil. Okay, already we learn in the explanation. Okay, so considering the latitudinal extent of the Brazil, where will you find temperature climate in Brazil? So we will find a temperature climate in Brazil to the south of the Tropic of Capricorn. Already we learn in the explanation. So that's why I'll directly give the answer. That is the south of the Great Escarpment and the Brazilian Highlands. And describe the winds blowing between the 0 degree to 5 degree north and as zone. Which are these? The winds blowing between 0 to 5 degree north zone will blow from the northeast towards the equator, and on the other hand, the winds blowing between 0 to 5 degrees Celsius as zone will blow from the southeast towards the equator. Which method has been used to show this distribution in the map? Which method? We very well know isopleth method is used. Okay, isopleth method, it is called as a isopleth method, will use to show the distribution of the annual average temperature, and chloropleth method is used to show the distribution of annual average rainfall. Okay, so this is regarding of the Brazil map. Now we will get the review about the question and answer about the India map. So let us learn. Okay, which region gets more than 4000 mm of rainfall? It is very easy. That is the southern part of the western coastal region, and the northern eastern region get more than 4000 mm. Identify the region with maximum and minimum temperature. So how can identify? It is the deserts in Rajasthan and the peninsular region in the south are the region of the maximum temperature, and the Himalayan region in the north are the region of the minimum temperature. We will know very well because this is our India's map. Okay, so identify the direction of the winds shown and what are they known as. So the direction of the winds, identify the direction of the winds. The direction of the winds shown is from the southwest to northwest, and these winds are known as the southwest monsoon winds. Okay, so this is about this question. Okay, and in which direction is the temperature increase? This question will have. Okay, now we will learn temperature increase to the south. Okay, now what is the next one? Which winds are responsible for the rainfall in India, that is the southwest monsoon winds are responsible for the rainfall in India. Now some part of the Rajasthan is under deserts. What could be the reason for it? So you know very well what is the reason for it, because the equator passes through the northern part of the what in just a minute what happens, some part of the see, because of the Aravalli range is spread in the southwest and northeast direction in the central part of the Rajasthan, and the Aravalli range obstruct the southwest winds. As the effect, these winds flow to the north along with the Aravalli ranges. So this result is more rainfall in the windward side of the Aravalli range, and this is the effect. The leftward side of the Aravalli range gets the less rainfall, and therefore the some part of the Rajasthan, that is the northwest part of the Rajasthan, is under deserts. Okay, now this you have to do yourself, draw a main parallel latitude through India, which which semi-layered which affects its climates. Okay, so you have to do yourself only, and which a part of the peninsula of India are semi-arid climate condition found, and why. Okay, so semi-arid condition are found in the east of the western Ghats of a peninsular India. This region, okay, is a rain shown region, shadow region. Therefore semi-arid climates condition are formed here. So like this we will learn about the climate, and you see this is a can you tell. In this they are the cancel out in our portion 25 portion, so that's why we are not going to do that. So this is about the okay, this is about the lesson, and we learn about this lesson also here, and this is about the climate, the chapter number 4. We will learn basic things. I hope you are understood all the concept of this chapter and topics also, and I am going to announce that we will cover our fourth lesson, or we will finish our fourth lesson or fourth chapter, that is climate, on here. I hope all the points in this chapter you are understood very well, and thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much.